Dreaming in the dark, we are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. I need you again, so stick around. So stick around. world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I belong. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're lying close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I belong. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. You'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too
Yo, what's happening, everybody? Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Ty, I see you back here, Bubba. I just seen you. You want to keep your camera on or you want to turn it off? Okay. What's up, Texan? How you doing, bud?
Pretty good. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. I just came on here to talk about this little girl and what's going on with her case. I mean, I didn't see too many people talking about it too much, and then bam, out of nowhere, everybody is. So I'm like, hey, let's get some attention on it, you know?
There you go. This first I've seen of this. It hadn't made our news yet, and it's not that far, really. I
Yeah, I
guess.
was gonna say. Oh, we're okay. I was gonna say this is. I don't know where you're at. I don't want you to be doxing yourself, but we were gonna talk about this, and then of course move into Betty and her bullshit. She definitely made some threats. She definitely made some threats, but we are Angela. We are Angela. She's got. We call it's Bindergate 2023.
She made threats at you or something, or
No, hell no. Shit.
well, I was wondering.
Shit. No, fuck no. She didn't make no threats towards me, but she was talking shit about Voices, basically talking to, because Voices said that she was going to send a binder of information or whatever to the police departments that Betty goes to. Well, now that everybody's talking about this little girl, of course she's going to try to go to Oklahoma now.
Go ahead. I already sent him the stuff.
Yeah, she's not happy with you at all. And she said, Angela, your criminal record is longer than mine. She said it was a lot, basically speaking about herself. She said your criminal record's longer than hers, longer than all these people put together, or some shit.
Oh, really? It is.
But here she is, right here. Look at that face. Look at that face. She's happy as hell, ain't she?
Oh man, criminal record. I have no criminal record, you dumb waffle. Betty,
Okay,
come on,
down
sister.
there, Voices.
Like, I mean, come on. Like, you might have me confused with my sister. Yes, my sister had a lengthy criminal record.
Who gives a fuck? Betty ain't got no room to be talking about nobody. Her fucking criminal record's longer than mine, and that's hard to do. Shit.
Well, like I said, I don't have a criminal record, so she needs to sit the fuck down.
Who gives a fuck if you do? What's the matter if you do? Who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter if you do or if you don't. She does not like it that people are that people are reaching out and warning everybody about her.
They need to know about her.
Okay, but listen, if she did do that, if she sent this fucking packet of bullshit, which she says it's hate comments, it's comments towards her.
No, it's not.
Well, I lived in Oklahoma for 10 years.
She says it's every YouTuber on here that hates her. It's every YouTuber that has a criminal record that's been against her. Matter of fact, I'll play the video. She's so fucking ridiculous. But anyhow, if she really did that, that goes to show she really does not give a flying fuck about this little girl and them searching. Because if she did, she would understand that there's only 2 fucking police officers in that town. For one, they're already over fucking loaded as it is.
Yes.
And for 2, the town only has 800 fucking people in it.
Correct.
That's what I was going to say.
Why would you go down there and stir up and start more shit when the people have been arrested? Why?
That's my whole problem with her, and that is why I already sent stuff to the police department to make them aware of her and her fuck shit.
Voices, you won't have to worry about that because Oklahoma, I've lived there 10 years. In those smaller towns,
I know they don't fuck around. They don't fuck around at all.
No. It's very
I mean, I only got 1,600 in my town. I only got 1,600 in my town, and they wouldn't play here if they come here and played their bullshit. So shame on you, Betty. Why would you take resources away from a missing child? Yep. They don't have any detail. I mean, just
look, the whole town came together to look for this little girl. The whole fucking town came together to look for this baby.
She's going to find out that Oklahoma's not going to play. They won't.
No, I mean, and I'm serious. This town came together. This is the house that they were staying at.
Unbelievable.
I need to look up that town. I traveled all over
the woman. Okay, so there was Alicia or whatever, Alyssa. I'm not sure how they say her name, and Ivan. Okay, so they're a couple.
Yeah.
Right. Alicia and Ivan were a couple. They have 4 children together.
Yes, ma'am.
Now they were also taking care of Athena and Adina.
Yep.
Which are sisters, and they did not belong to them. They were taking care of them, and Adina was left in the house, and she actually went out and found the mail woman who was, was a mail carrier, and told her that her and her sister was gone.
Yes, and she was hungry and she needed food.
Yes. So that's what prompted her to call the police and for them to start the search.
Yep.
Now, Burden of Proof has a lot of good information. She has a ton of good information. Here, let me drop the link for you, B-Tim, because I always forget. I thought, maybe is it pinned? Did I pin it?
Yeah, it's pinned.
Okay, I was going to say sometimes I forget. Usually he reminds me. I don't know if is he down in the chat? Did I already seen him go by once? I don't know if usually he pops up. But anyhow, let's see here. So we got so she's been arrested. Alicia, she's been arrested for child endangerment. So they obviously have more information on them than what we're aware of, because so she left and went to her boyfriend's house, is what she claimed. She claimed she left and went and stayed with her boyfriend and left the kids with Ivan, all 6 of them. Ivan said he took his 4 kids and dropped off Athena and Adina to their grandparents. That was not true. Now they've arrested him on murder charges in Arizona, and he will be extradited back to Oklahoma. But that makes me wonder what information they have. If they know if he's already been arrested for murder, that means they know she's dead.
They have his phone. They have his phone.
Okay, so here, what facts?
Led them.
Okay, well, then that would explain why they're searching a reservoir right now.
Yeah, I was just looking at the maps. Yeah, that's out in the boonies. I mean, that sheriff's going to have total control over that town. Trust me.
Yeah, for sure. They're not going to let Betty come down there and pull her fuck shit. I know that for damn sure.
No, they won't. They'll bust her.
Well, I mean, at this point, they've got...
That's the dumbest place shit. Listen, that town's got 800 people in it, 2 officers. If Betty already is being supposedly cyber stalked, quote unquote, if she's being cyber stalked and she feels like she's being stalked and people are after her or following her, the worst possible place that she could go is in a town with only 800 people and 2 officers. I'm telling you right now, worst place they could go.
Yeah, there ain't nowhere for her to blend in. Nowhere.
And there ain't nowhere for you to hide.
Well, listen, she doesn't need to be doing anything because they have both the people in custody.
Absolutely. So there's no reason for her to go down there and do that bullshit.
There have been arrests made. What is she needed there for? How absolutely sad. And I knew that they had arrested him in Maricopa County, Arizona, and they will extradite him back to Oklahoma. So, and that there was information found on his cellular device. So,
my cousin used to be the warden at that Oklahoma State Penitentiary there in McAllister. So they got plenty of room.
He's up here.
Hey, BTM.
What's up? If Betty really cared, she would actually put money to the award money to find this kid, which is only at $1,000. She hasn't offered 1 penny to that.
No, not a penny, nothing.
You know, and I think it was the $1,000. I think the $1,000 was given to the postal service guy. He gave it. I'm trying to remember. I think I saw
That's my finger to her. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just ridiculous. Like, she's just clearly doing it for clout and views and stuff like that. And it gets to the point, like, you know,
to make a fucking mockery of this case. Why?
Yeah, and it's like you're going to go down there and you're going to take resources that this county does not have, so that they can basically monitor you and deal with your haters and stuff that you're claiming. It's like, ma'am, can you just give the money? Can you just do like a donation stream and give the money to the award money and just report on the case
deal.
like a normal person?
If Betty would give every penny that is made to cover the cost to lay this girl to rest and give her a proper burial.
Well, I don't know if they found her. Did they find her remains?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it will be.
I don't know if they found her remains yet. I think she's still missing.
Oh my God, this woman! No, Betty just needs to stay the hell out of this. These victims' families do not need this. They don't need this. Law enforcement doesn't need this. They have 2 people in custody. They're bringing the other one back. There's only 2 officers. Let this just go find a new case, Betty. Go find a whole new case.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's just really digging deep. Like she knows she has to wait for the Idaho case, so she's trying to look for a new one. And it's like, ma'am, can you, like, the reason why people don't like you is because of what you do. It's like, you know, you could do a fundraising stream maybe where some of the proceeds go to, you know, to the ward. You can just report in the case like everyone else. Do they really need you? I mean, you're not going to do anything to actually search and help these cops.
No, they don't. And here, you know what? I'm about to play the video because I know Heels made one too real fast. I know I'm not gonna go through Betty's bullshit to go find it, but I am going to find. Look how cocky and ridiculous she looks. Like she just fucking ridiculous.
The sheriff, this was just like 3rd week or something. Like, he hasn't been on his job for like not very long. I'm trying to remember if it was like 2 months or in a couple of weeks that the sheriff, like the person actually hired, has been on the job.
I don't know how to explain it, but Oklahoma's it's kind of like Louisiana.
4 weeks. Thank you.
So
yeah,
they will recruit people from other counties to help.
Wow, this was insane. I had no idea Betty had a bone to pick with me. I've been out here like packing up a house, moving shit. Jesus, Betty, you're not that important.
Wow.
Well, here it goes. And you can tell just how fucking triggered this bitch is.
The fact that I may be going to Oklahoma, right? Might be going to Oklahoma real soon. You can send my stuff to law enforcement. I can't too.
Oh my God.
I can't too. So what I did,
oh God.
So I had to put this book together.
Yeah.
Of all the haters, comments, everything.
Yep.
Pictures of them.
Wow.
Pictures of their channels, links to their channels.
Yep.
I give everything, anybody that has a criminal record.
Oh no.
It's in there, mugshots and all.
You go, girl.
And that includes Angela.
Oh,
the one
Angela.
that did that to me. Girl.
Girl. Angela.
Look who's talking. Holy
You're
crap.
in trouble, Angie.
Look who's talking. Thank God I don't do what you do to me to you. But now the tape.
Okay. When she pours this, you will notice she drinks coffee and she puts like sugar and cream and stirs it in its whole thing, whole production. Watch when she pours it this time. She doesn't put anything in it, which usually means, in my opinion, that's not coffee. Just my opinion.
They're finally turned. So I've been on the phone with Oklahoma. I called down the Surreal Police Department and had good conversations with them.
Now, see, I don't think that's true. I don't think they had a conversation with you about something this stupid, because they're like a two-man show down there.
Wow.
See how ridiculous she sounds? She said, "Ooh!" Oh,
Angela, I got your mugshot. Really? Damn, I want to see
I
my
am
mugshot
done,
now.
son.
I want to see my mugshot, dude. What? Wow.
And they're busy, looking for a child that's missing. So if you really did call down there and you really are sending a whatever the hell that was, I call it the reason Office Depot is still in business.
The Surreal Police Chief Garrett Rainey speaking out for the first time.
It's been a lot to deal with. I have myself and one other officer.
2 officers make up the small town's police department. So when they came to this house and heard reports of a missing child, they called for help.
Fletcher Police Department, our Sheriff's Office, Apache Police Department, Verdon, our fire department for sure. It was hectic. Typically, we don't have something like this happen here.
Chief Rainey says despite the nonstop calls, nights of no sleep and stress weighing on the community.
Just keep hope.
Means you didn't do any research again. Hopefully you didn't, because if you did, and you know that it's a 2-man operation and what they're having to go through right now, you really are. I believe you called them, but I don't believe that they talked to you about this bullshit when a child is missing. What are you thinking?
Sporting a JSB hairdo.
Explain, what I'm doing. Explain that, depending on how this goes, I may.
Why would they give a shit what you're doing? To let this small police department do what they need to do. Because you do nothing. I don't know what you're doing. Get a job, for fuck's sake.
I may exercise my First Amendment to the Constitution and protest.
Yes, blah, blah, blah.
So far, I think they're doing good.
Yeah.
Had a really good conversation. And
So far, it looks like they're doing good. Well, you wouldn't fucking know, would you? You're disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
told them what to expect.
Told them
They're
what to
going to get
expect.
calls. They're going to get emails.
No one decent. Not one person. No one that I know. The haters that I have in common, we're not haters. We just think you're an ass. None of them would do that. Knowing what the police department is having to deal with right now, no one would do that I know. You should keep your ass home. But you called and told them about yourself? What are you doing here? I don't get it. It's all about you. You've yet to show that little girl's picture. Where is she? Where's the picture? How are you helping right now? I bet you don't show it either.
I let them know that not only am I a taxpayer, I'm a level 2.
Sure,
I've had level 2 background checks from the FBI.
Okay. The reason you had a background check from the FBI was your real estate license, which you lost within a year. That's where you're, why you.
Damn, she lost them within a year. Holy shit.
I don't even know how you can lose that, to be honest with you. I don't know nothing about real estate, but did you just not pay her dues or something?
What is going on with her hair? Why does she look
Oh
like
my.
she's the same hairdresser?
That's what got her ass pissed the fuck off to begin with. We were talking about her mullet with her balding spots last night, and I swear to God, she was so fucking mad about that. She grabbed a fucking binder and threatened you.
Oh, well, that's okay.
That she's going to send everybody. Like that officer's going to open up that fucking packet and start looking through that and say, oh, I wonder who Queen Bee is. Oh, okay. She has a channel. Oh, she's made a comment and called Betty a tragedy pimp. What's a tragedy pimp? Oh, a tragedy pimp is somebody who takes these cases and does exactly what Betty's doing right now.
I just looked up that county, and they got 35 county sheriff department people. So
that fucking bee lady, that son of a bitch.
True Texan, what's the chances of them just getting that and just throwing it in the trash like that binder when they get it? Just like
Betty, I can't believe
80%.
that you're not smart enough to do it digitally, because I have a whole binder like that, but it's all digital, and all I got to do is go click, attach, send. I don't know about you, but
I wonder how much that cost. All those papers put together. I wonder how much that cost and how much time it took.
Dude, she got the 1982 Xerox machine over her shoulder.
What damn sure killed the tree.
Why does she think her First Amendment, like her First Amendment right and all her constitutional rights, supersede like this little girl, like just so that she could just basically make a fool of herself in various counties and states, and just bring chaos there? Why does she think her rights supersede the life of a child?
I would like Betty to out my criminal record because this would be fun.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, why does she think her rights supersede the life of a child? Because they're going to have to pay attention to her. They're going to remove resources that maybe this child could still be alive. Did any of her followers comment on that and say, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this because the time that the police department or whatever, the sheriff's department or police department is going to spend on us reading your stupid binder could be one day missing, more day missing for this little girl who could still be very much alive, or her remains could be found sooner. I mean, it's just, I don't know why she thinks this is a good idea. I don't know why none of her followers actually come back on her and say, this is a very bad idea. I think you're taking away from this little girl. I think you're better served raising money and just reporting on the case like a normal YouTuber. But I guess that's a little odd to ask this woman that.
Well, she pissed off the Gonclaves by talking about Dylan the way she was. So they don't really want anything to do with her. And I don't know if you guys have paid attention much to the stats, but she actually, her dislikes were like 3.2K and her likes were like 1K. So she has like 3 times as much dislikes as she does likes. And people are asking that she leave and stop being a cash, you know what I mean? Tragedy pimp and a cash cow off this tragedy so that the community can heal.
Amen. I like the comment that rolled past that was, that's not binders of YouTube creators. That's the owner's manual to that 1982 Xerox machine.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh, also says that's a.
Well, that was
I got accused of being blank screen. You know, there's a channel that's like it's called Blank Screen or Blank Screen, I think it is. And they fuck with Molly and Betty and stuff. Like they really fuck with Molly hard.
Oh, they have for years.
Let me check this channel out. I didn't know about this channel.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Well, they came in my comments. Somebody came in my comment section and accused me of being that channel. Then they went over to that channel and they actually commented in that channel and said, Queen Bee, so jealous of. Here, let me read it because it's fucking hilarious. Now, I don't know if they were directing that at me, thinking that was my, like, they're trying to insinuate that that's my channel. So, you know, they're talking shit or I don't know what the fuck, but.
He'll go over there and steal all their people. Say, hey, here I am. Come on my channel.
Well, no, I like this Blank Screen. I really enjoy them. Like their channel's actually, you know, pretty good. I really like it.
What's Wildebeest Betty up to? Well, apparently Wildebeest Betty is mad at me because I've been sending her little binder of information to law enforcement ahead of her arrival.
And she's fucking pissed. So she made her own binder.
And we're all getting threatened with her new binder. Yes, I did reach out to Oklahoma.
Okay, here it says, okay, ready? So let's see here. This is Blank Screen. And then it says TMHT. Okay, so that's the name of the channel. Blank Screen TMHT. It's all capitalized, right? So anyhow, they made a post and said, Bullhorn Betty, you claim that you gain 1,000 subs every 28 days. Well, Social Blade don't lie. And so anyhow, Jeanette says, more hate, Queen Bee, checking Betty out. You do not stop. You are jealous of Betty and Molly and Dolly because they don't spread hate and they have content on their channels. So I don't know if she was trying to direct that towards me. Like, you know, because she thinks I'm, you know, the person that runs that channel, or if she was just saying like Queen Bee, like, I don't know what the fuck she meant by it, but she was all in my fucking comment section too. So I'm like, whatever. You think you figured something out, you stupid fuck.
They don't like my comment section because everything's held for approval. They don't bother leaving their stuff. They delete it. They type it and then they delete it.
I'll give you credit for this, Voices. You are probably the most, I would say, infamous person on the internet with some of these channels.
Oh, I don't even care. I mean, well, I mean, I've fallen out with just about every person I've ever aligned with at one point or another. So I mean, it is what it is. And you know what? Here's the thing. I believe.
Why though? Just because you guys don't match or mesh or
reason, season, lesson, or a lifetime. You know what I mean? I've picked up people that are still my friend to this day. But it's like once you really learn how somebody is, you've got to be cautious in what you support. And I've learned it the hard way. So, and I've always struggled with, I still have my same small group of friends that I grew up with, but I've always struggled with making friends. And I guess because I'm a selfish person. I don't know.
You're pretty blunt. That's, but that is what it is. I am too. I have to try to filter myself a lot.
I'm learning the older I get that, pick your battles. It doesn't really, you don't have to fight. And just as long as you're right is right, wrong is wrong.
I haven't been to Oklahoma and gambled a while.
The bigger thing, it's not just about you.
There. Oklahoma full of Indian casinos. May have to go up there in the next couple of days.
So I'm gonna pop this back on. It is kind of long, but I will pop this back on real fast, and then I'll go get the link for blank screen. We'll put it in. I'll put it in chat because I don't know if the mods have it or not. But
I put it in already.
No, did you find it? Okay, all right, cool. Yeah. So that way you guys can go subscribe to them. They are fucking funny as hell. They point out a lot of the bullshit. Now, look, there's a video that Burnt Toast just did too, and I'm going to play it. I don't think she'll strike me for it, but I'm going to play it anyhow because it is. She points out some of Betty's bullshit too, and it's pretty good.
You had an investigation.
Still weapons permit holder, haters because I'm on YouTube, and they actually stalk me.
No, they don't.
And try to disparage my name. So I've already forewarned.
Betty, rewind and listen to everything you just said. Look at what you're doing. It has nothing to do with Athena. It has to do with you. It has to do with you wanting more money to go to Oklahoma because you always make extra. What about your roof? If you want to know why you have haters, and they're not really, I guess some people hate you, I've heard. Rewind this.
Unbelievable. What I expect to happen if and when I choose to go there.
It's almost like the Queen will be arriving in Darko or wherever it is, Oklahoma. My goodness. Do you like a red carpet, Betty?
So that there's no misunderstandings. It's what I did in Moscow, Idaho, and what tampered down.
It's tamped down, not tempered down. Tamped down.
A lot of the, the BS, law enforcement being concerned. So, and I went ahead and provided just for your knowledge. I went ahead and provided my own record to them.
You know what, Betty? How many of those binders did you have to send them? I mean, did you extra? Such a goofball.
Okay. I made sure that I provided that to them. So people can say, oh, she showed them all this. No. I showed them exactly.
And you think they have time to look through your record? Because I guarantee you, all of the clip channels and Burnt Toast and Glare and Jonesin and who else? Rock-A-Lot and Chronic.
Woo! She shouted out our Jonesin girl. Did you hear her say? See, all these clip channels. See, she shouted out our Jonesin babe.
And Jonesin does it with such a nice, straight, sordid tongue when she does it.
I love Joneslyn. She's my girl.
Oh,
She's my girl.
She's funny as hell when she does
I was
it.
gonna say, Fargate or not, she's fucking hilarious. So,
Fargate or not.
Nature lover, thank you, love. I appreciate that donation to the hive, baby.
So does she think that she's gonna tell them, oh well, this is the girl that we were gonna make take the fall for the fake nonprofit?
I said, look, if she goes to Oklahoma, I have family there. I might just take my fucking ass right on down there.
Queen Bee, you do that, I'll meet you up there.
Bitch, I'll fly down.
I'm not going.
There ain't no
I'm
hotel
staying.
in
I'm
town,
not going.
but
I just don't think it's I'm not going. But
I would feel like if you was there, I wouldn't be able to misbehave.
yeah, I think that would be a problem.
Tim, we need you for bail money.
Tim, I would be on the straight and narrow if you was
I'll
there.
be like, okay, guys, we're going to bed at 11.
Come on, skedaddle. We're going to bed at 9.
It's like, okay. We're all going to eat healthy and we're going to exercise.
I was going to say, we'll all be meditating and eating veggies and vegans when we're done.
They'll have us over here fucking clean of the devil's lettuce.
That's right. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I don't know about that.
Yeah, Johnson says, keep me Tim at home.
Keep me Tim at home. He's the one that'll keep us in order. Shit.
Like I said, we might need B Tim's bail money.
Yeah.
There ain't no red carpet where she's going to be pine needles.
And she ain't ready for that. She's not ready for that. Us rednecks, we ain't gonna accept her. No.
Yes. Yes, Katie. She did have an interview with Cuomo. Olivia. She did have.
I saw that.
Well, at least she had the good sense to put on presentable clothes. She didn't have YOLO on her head or something like that.
Right, YOLO on her hat, and I mean, I love some Tupac, but I would not hang his photo in the back while I'm on the news channel. I just
Did anybody see that MCF, that Mysterious Case Files Brittany, hit the Dateline as one of the TikTokers that got bad information off? Yes, bitch. It was the MCF Brittany.
I've heard of that girl being a really like a major problem, but I also seen where Brittany from Allegedly with Brittany, I seen where she actually went on a live stream, like cammed up to prove that she was not that girl or something. Something happened. I don't know. There was like a bunch of controversy or whatever, which.
Okay. So at about, I don't remember what the timestamp is. In the Dateline, they start talking about the TikToker giving out bad information, TikTokers giving out bad information about this. It was in reference to the scream in the body cam footage. And no shit, it's MCF Brittany. I was watching it and I had YTA on the phone with me, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
We got into, somebody tried to email me and tell me it was Allegedly with Brittany, and I said, no, fuck it's not.
No,
she cammed up. It is not her. That is somebody different.
No, that's where I came into the YouTubes being on live streams, was through Brittany. Yes, ma'am.
Mysterious Brittany, or
yes,
the other
ma'am.
one?
Yep, MCF Brittany.
Now, see, yeah, I've heard she does like her information's like Joseph Morris information. She'll just say whatever, make it whatever. She'll put in whatever.
Awful. I don't ever promote her, nothing like that. But she totally got onto Dateline for giving bad information. Fucking lunatics out here.
And there's actually people who do that. Like they come on here just to act a fool and give out shit information, or, go with the rumors and stuff to build their channels, because more people watch bullshit and stuff that's not true. Me and Ellie were just talking about it last night. Matter of fact, Gray Hughes was talking about it on Skeptic just last night, I believe.
I listened to that last night. No, this was only, they didn't talk about YouTube. They talked about TikTok. And it, like I said, the irony though was that she was yeeted off this platform and she's gone to TikTok to make a following, and she's still giving out bad information. And now it's somebody that I actually personally knew. And she's part of the reason that I'm out, that I came and started, It's all part of my YouTube history. And to see that she's made it onto Dateline for giving bad information, that just reaffirms that when I cut ties, I cut it for the right way. Because when I make it on Dateline, it's because of doing amazing things.
But what did you think of the T-Rev thing? Like, he actually did a comparison to the phone call and the voicemail. I don't think it is. I've listened. It sounded different to me.
You know what? T-Rev needs to knock it off. He's going to get himself in a mess of his own.
I mean, it just sounded different. I don't know how. I mean, some people might think it's the same, but it doesn't. It sounds completely different. But that's just my opinion, and I am not a voice analysis expert, but just sounds different based upon my ears. And I think like he's still kind of doubling down on that. To me, it's like kind of crazy since he just called up the guy and did a follow-up on the guy. I don't know why he's doubling down. It's kind of like getting to the point where you could have just said, well, it's an honest mistake and I thought it was this guy, you know, and then move on. He's just kind of doubling down, but that's just my opinion on that one.
A former YouTube creator hit in the segment on Dateline about TikTokers getting information wrong in the Idaho 4 case. It's at a time when they're talking in reference to the scream that may or may not have been heard on the body cam footage, the ever so faint noise that was unrelated to the Idaho 4.
Well, there was two situations. First by Joseph Morris, and the second one was the recent one whereby a woman, I think the neighbor posted how a ring can record inside a house, and it was a domestic dispute. So it was two instances.
But it wasn't even that. They were talking about, like, she took it from the MCF, took it from the body cam footage and said, back the body cam footage up to timestamp 324, blah, blah, blah. And you can hear the scream, and that's one of the girls. And it was a whole bunch of bad speculation. And that's why she made it onto Dateline, was for, as one of many that were giving out. It was somebody that I knew. And I was like, oh, dear God. Oh. And then it kind of made me grateful for finally finding people that think along the same lines that I do, and me not changing my values. So anyway, just another moment to be grateful.
I know that's right, baby. All right, I'm playing this. Smoke them if you got them.
I go to Bolivia, Constance, all these people put together couldn't begin to touch a record. Oh my God.
But it is.
No.
And then I went even further than that and showed them what I have been convicted for.
Yeah.
Then my suggestions on how to handle the situation should something like that.
You gave them your suggestions on how to handle it? Are you insane?
I've also talked to them about if I get harassed or threatened or feel threatened for my life, if there was an easy way for me to get
No one's threatened your life. No one. Because, Betty, your life is not worth going to prison over. Okay? I would feel really stupid to sit in a prison cell saying I killed a loser. So your life is not worth taking. And that's me speaking, but I bet I would get a lot of agreement. And I've never threatened you. I wouldn't go near your ass. Just not worth it.
A temporary restraining order very quickly. They assured me that there is.
Yeah.
So,
well, again, they're very busy. And for you to get a really quick restraining order in that town, I don't know what the population is. 400? Oh,
if I choose to go out to Oklahoma, I have covered every single one of my bases that I need to cover.
For you.
So if the haters want to come and say, oh, we told them this and we told them that, baby, you don't need to tell them nothing. I'm told on myself. In addition to that, I told on all of you too.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Go ahead, make my day.
Well, aren't you proud? Aren't you proud? You took up this police department's time with YouTube bullshit. It's YouTube, Betty. No one was after you at the meet and greet. No one came after you in Georgia. You walked across the street and got in that woman's face. He didn't walk. Dolly walked around a car and assaulted her. Walked back to a lawn chair, sat in it after he assaulted her, and you hugged him. You're a hero. It's on video. Okay?
They're expecting it, and they're cool, and they said that they can handle it. I said, okay.
I can't. I cannot. Hideous. You're hideous. There's a child missing. Do you understand that? I know that's the least of your worries. It's all about Betty or Andra. And you're serious about this. Unbelievable.
So I told him I haven't made any arrangements yet to go there. But, you know, I told him that I'm harmless. That I do what I do. It is what it is. And I'm just coming there for a fact-finding mission. But should there...
What kind of fact-finding mission, Betty? A child's missing.
Bitch, you're not lying.
The caregivers are in jail.
At point, you know, it's not uncommon for, if I feel that there's an injustice, that I'll use the bullhorn. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have to use the bullhorn. If I...
Let me tell you what. If you go to the... let me tell you. There you go.
To go. But if I choose, I want to. It's my choice to be had. So I will be working with law enforcement out there.
You're going to be working with law enforcement, Betty? Again, there's 2 officers in the town. You're lying. You got a big old fantasy right now because you want people to donate money to you.
Still researching this case, but it does appear, based on my experience, my knowledge of these cases, that this child has met her demise. It's most likely at the hands of these caretakers. And now they're starting to move forward with the criminal investigation, and they have impounded their suburban.
Some breaking news in the case involving that little missing 4-year-old in Surreal. Court documents released just moments ago are revealing some startling and very troubling new details. Those documents reveal Ivan Adams, who was arrested in Arizona last night, was taken into custody on an outstanding felony warrant for murder and child neglect.
Yeah, so there's that.
Well, here's the best part. Hey, Betty, I'm going to continue to do it every time. And now your record probably is going to match up with what I put in there. And maybe they'll think you're harmless. Or maybe they're going to wonder, why are you here? So have fun with that.
Quinn, you should probably read what Jones in. She sent a $5 super chat. You should probably read it.
Oh, what's it say here? Okay, hold on. Joneson says, Bullhorn Betty, I know you're watching this replay. In case you forgot, your live was supposed to be about Athena, you dumb wench. She said, Joneson said, read it, beats him.
Oh, I gotta read it. Okay. My bad. At Bullhorn Betty, coffee, whatever that is, Bullhorn. Know you're watching this replay. In case you forgot, your live was supposed to be about Athena, you dumb wench. All right.
There you go. She was recording you. She had to get that on the clip.
Probably, and it's a very pathetic attempt at a reading, I have to say. I thought yours was better than mine, for sure.
So you think they're going to jump on this case? You think they're going to go out there, or do you think she's just doing this to talk shit?
Well, I thought no in your poll, but everybody else was 100%.
Yeah. I don't think she will. There's nothing. No. There's nothing to do out there. She's going to realize exactly how nobody wants anything to do with an outsider that's going to do that. So,
well, have you noticed the reaction she got for with the Idaho case? I mean, people are really, really angry with her. Let me see.
Can I do
hey, Chicky Chick. Do you want to come up and talk about Athena? I know you know a lot of the details, and I would love it if you would, because I know you know a lot of information. But if you don't, or you don't have time, I understand.
Yeah, and can I do I'll do a reread because people said I should do it with passion.
Okay.
At Bullhorn Betty, know you're watching this replay. In case you forget, your live was supposed to be about Athena, you dumb wench. All right, that's better. How's that?
Wench.
Wench. How's that? I tried.
You stupid bitch. There we go. I'll say the real word.
Well, I'm reading exactly verbatim, so I don't know.
No toner, no bleach. Leave your hair.
Hold on, wait. Did you say Steve is mad at BHB now? Well, I don't know that he's mad, but I know he got pretty upset about the clips that were about the clips of her blaming Dylan and saying the things that she said about Dylan. He was not very pleased with that. He was not very happy about it.
Yeah.
And notice now that she's just all of a sudden moving on to a different case. But, you know, then again, when she tried to say that that was Brian's sister and all those little tactics where she trolled, she pretty much was trolling. I think people caught on to that. And I know she got her ass lit up and read it.
Well, and regular mainstream media is starting to take note of these fools now.
Yep, they are. There's a lot of them calling them out or basically won't even speak to them or have anything to do with them, which is good. I mean, that's a good thing.
I mean, I think it's like they're getting a little bit aware of them, basically. I think they just also, they're kind of being more and more outlandish of what they're doing. And it's resulting in like the media eventually just noticing them and turning them into content. I wonder if they're going to be like considered, tragedy leeches too, when the news reports report about them, news stations report about them. So maybe they'll be called tragedy leeches too. But.
Well, I will be honest. I was quite impressed. I have not made it all the way.
Speaking of tragedy leech, listen, Molly, she said that the other night in the live that she deleted, she was trying to hurry up and quickly delete. She said that she was not going to say the names of the people that were helping her. They were being very financially generous to her because of her mom being sick. But she wasn't going to mention their names because she didn't want Laura coming to take their money. Really, Molly said that. I was like, wow, you took a fucking jab, didn't you, bitch?
What? Now she's mad at Laura? I thought that
I don't know that she's mad at her, but I know she wouldn't say who she was. You know, she's like, I won't say your names. I promise I won't say any names. I won't.
Okay.
You know, I don't want people like Laura coming up to ask for money or anything they can. Hey, Burden, what's up, girl?
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Burden.
Hey, Tim. How is everybody today?
Good.
Good. We actually, I know you well, see, and I know you've done two or three lives on Athena, so I know you know a lot of the information going on. And we were just kind of clowning Betty for trying to get involved in this case and the stuff she was doing. So we'll get back to it. So basically, we wanted to know, like where the parents are. You know what I'm saying? Like the basics of.
Yeah.
So all we know right now at this point is that she's missing, that her sister, Adina, walked up to the mail lady and told her that she was hungry and she hadn't seen her sister and she didn't know where she was. Okay, so I have the woman that was arrested, which is it Elisa or Alicia? How does she say it?
I believe it's Alicia.
Alicia. Okay, see, I wasn't sure how it was said. I have that up here.
Or Alicia. Yeah, it's either Alicia or Alicia.
Alicia.
Okay. So she's been arrested, and so has Ivan, which is so Ivan and Alicia have 4 kids together, and they actually were the caregivers of Athena and Adina. So the parents left Athena and Adina with these 2. Now I know she was arrested for child endangerment, and then he said, supposedly, this was in the news clip. This is, like I said, I'm just kind of giving you a rundown of what I know from the news. But he said supposedly he had dropped both girls off at their grandparents, which obviously is a lie. But that he took his 4 kids and went to Arizona, which is where he was arrested. But they said that there was a murder warrant from Oklahoma. But how was there a murder warrant if they don't know she's dead? I don't understand that part. So
Yeah, I think with that part, it's coming down the line because it said the wording of it said that it was going to be. Oh, I forgot how they worded it exactly, but it stated that basically that it was coming, that they didn't hit him with it.
Pending.
Pending,
There it goes.
exactly.
Okay, so it says pending homicide charges, and then it says yes, child homicide charges from Oklahoma. So
Yep.
here's the paperwork. Now, see, I was going to ask you to shoot me the affidavit if they have it, or if you had it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so then I said, please summarize and include the facts which establish probable cause for the arrest. The subject was arrested due to an outstanding felony warrant issued out of Oklahoma for murder in the first degree and child neglect. So I wasn't sure if that stemmed from Athena or if that was from something else. I wasn't sure if that was another child or his child or.
No, I definitely think that it comes from this one. As far as we know, his 4 children have all survived and did in fact make it to Arizona. And
Okay.
people have been asking if the state has taken them. It hasn't been stated that the state has stepped in and taken his 4 children. I wouldn't think that would be a bad idea at this point. But just my opinion though, that I don't think that it's the safest environment to be exchanging children, and here you're now the caregiver, but there wasn't any court involved with this. When the biological parents gave the 2 children, the 2 sisters, over to them, the court hasn't been involved with it. And so I wouldn't be surprised if the state were to step in at this point, being that both the parents are arrested and all of this is going on. But so far, nothing's been stated about that. And then
do we know who the bio mom and bio dad are, and why did they leave the girls in the care of Alicia and Ivan? Do we know that yet?
Well, we have an idea, yes, of like who they are, and we don't have a straight good answer as to why they actually gave the children up and passed them on to somebody else to be the caregivers. But it's coming out now that because we know Ivan is a Marine, or was a Marine.
Well, I was going to say he was a Marine. He's not anymore,
Yep.
right? That's okay.
Right. And then same with apparently the biological father was a Marine as well. Not anymore, but was a Marine. And then the people are connecting. I sent you the documents, but on Discord.
Oh, okay. I'll go get them then. I'll go pull them right now.
And then it's confusing with the whole, what's the connection between the caregivers and the biological parents. It's been stated, one was that they were supposed to be the biological mother and the caregiver, the female caregiver, are supposed to have been related to each other by being sisters. And then someone was saying to me cousins. And I think that what they meant is that would then make Athena cousins to the other 4 children. But they are saying that and other people are trying to say that there at one point was a relationship between possibly Ivan and the biological mother. And I haven't really seen much to back that up. But another person came out and made a claim about knowing where she would be found, and that it was a property that they used to be attached to. They used to be connected or live there at some point in time. And as you mentioned, I think I heard you, I tried to go back and hear what you said real quick before I came on, but they are searching a reservoir today, and somebody has come out and claimed that they want to clear it up. And I can read that to you guys.
Thank you.
It says, okay, okay, I want to clear this up. I actually own the property in Rush Springs. There's 22 acres and 2 ponds out there. They rented that property from me for approximately 2 years before they moved. I'm the one that made the call to have him go out. There was nothing found on the property. And when I said that they did a thorough search, they did a thorough search. They even went up under the house with equipment. They could see into the ground. It took on, and it's out of, their writing is so bad. It took, I would say, 2 days to search the property because they were using equipment that went into the ground and moved every brush pile. I'm still hoping and praying she's found alive. Her case makes me sick, and I pray for every officer that's involved in this situation. Some of these people are fathers, and you could see it all over their faces walking through the fields, hoping that they don't stumble across that poor baby. So, again, at this point, we're not sure that this person really knows what they're talking about, but it is someone that stepped in when asked, has anybody heard what's going on out at Rush Springs? That person stepped up and said that they did in fact live there for 2 years. And so, but she's saying nothing's found. I've been waiting to see if they put out anything today for a press conference.
Yeah.
So far, no word on it.
Yeah, because they haven't found any remains or anything. It's,
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. Which is so sad because obviously that's not what we want the outcome to be.
Is there
But
a possibility that she's still alive, or because it says pending on there? Maybe they're presuming, or what do you think?
I think that they have seen something or heard something, and possibly that the other caregiver, maybe she started to talk a little bit, and I'm thinking that based off of his phone, there was something on there that led them to believe strong enough that she was not with us anymore. Now, what that exactly could be, I don't know. It could have just been a text of maybe even him being angry that she went off to go be with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And him saying, you know what, this is your responsibility. You left it with me. Well, now it's not my responsibility anymore either. And definitely led it in that direction of.
Well, I just felt like, I don't know. I felt like she left him home with 6 kids, and he at one point probably snapped, and she was the one that got the wrath of it, or she was crying and wouldn't stop, or you know what I mean? Like, you never really know.
Queen, what if it was a case of she did something to the little girl and he tossed her out and said, get the fuck out?
Could have been.
Voices.
No.
Yeah, Voices. There's actually somebody that's claimed that it's supposedly been admitted that she is the one that did something, that she put her hands around her neck, and then
really.
Yeah, so there's claims of that's going around, that she did that, and then she got out of Dodge, and
that's exactly what I was explaining. Yep.
No,
I don't know about you, but how do you try to protect yourself when you hear of things like this? Not even being a parent and knowing the other parents, just will discard some like
yeah.
I
can't wrap my head around it either, how you can throw away a human, an innocent baby, and then just like it's nothing. I can't get it either.
No, I watched your live recently. I think it was like 4 or 5 hours ago, and you went through the lady's TikToks. What did you think of that? Like, she just.
Oh, wow. I think that she was very, very preoccupied with that TikTok. And they said that she did a big change, and you can actually see some photos of her from maybe about a year ago. She had dark hair. She looked different. And they said that she changed her look and became obsessed with TikTok and makeup, and called herself a beauty influencer. And there's maybe 2 videos that you see a child in it. That's one of hers. Then, now people are saying that they did a discipline with the children, mainly with the 2 sisters, and it was a timeout that they got put into a closet and left in there for hours, many hours. And I don't know. I don't know. And they talked about also that I guess what made her snap and made her angry, this is the claim anyway, was that Athena had gone to the bathroom in her pants. And if anybody knows, that's a sign of abuse. If children are doing
that's
that,
trauma.
Yeah,
Yep.
but where did you first off? Where did you get that information? That claim? I don't.
All of these like back and forth statements that are happening are all being put onto a site that's for her, and then it's people that are claiming that they are connected to the family. So that specific one, let me see if I can find that one again. Here, I'm going to send a picture first though to Queen. It's going to be in Discord. It's the biological dad in his Marine outfit.
Oh, okay. So do you think she
Go-
probably put herself above like the kids? Like she was kind of like she lost weight and then she basically wanted to be. She was pursuing her own things and she kind of discarded her responsibilities, kind of deal.
Yeah, unfortunately. I do, and I think that maybe something fell through with the marriage to the point that she kind of went on this single, like the single and ready to mingle, was ready to get attention and flaunt herself because she really, in those videos, was very full of herself. Like I thought, and a lot of them she acted all tough, you know, with the, and I'm just like, what is? I don't know. That I definitely was taken back by her TikToks for sure.
Yeah, I was watching. She was mostly singing along the song. She was, you know, the usual stuff on TikTok you see.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And then let me go back through this and I'll find it. There is video of them searching at the pond today, but I don't know. You can hear a lot of wind sound in it, so I don't know if you guys would want to hear that, but they did have somebody out there recording for maybe 10 minutes. Here are old photos. I will shoot over to Queen as well of her before she had her change.
Yeah. And just to let everyone know, I told I put in the back chat about the membership of Salty and the $5. I put it in the back chat. So when Queen's busy going through Discord and everything, I'm sure she'll read that. But I recorded it for you guys just in case. Anyone that donates, by the way.
Also, they are doing a donation if anybody hasn't heard about it.
I was gonna ask you about that. I was thinking, do you have the link to that? Because it's supposed to be a reward for finding her.
Yeah, so I will grab those. There's two. One of them it goes to the bank, and then the other one they have is a Facebook, but it's for shirts that they're selling. And the little boy in the family was the one that came up with the quote that said like hashtag Athena's team maybe, and then on the back it said no child deserves to be, or every child deserves to have a safe home. I forgot exactly what it said, but it was really cute. And any of this money, go ahead.
Isn't January Child Awareness Month or Child Abuse Awareness Month?
Might be. I know they did Amber Alert was just the other day that they had Amber Alert awareness. Okay, I sent those over to you, Queen. You could see the one picture of her with her dark hair and then her more recent with the light hair. But any of that money that isn't used, say, for finding Athena or getting somebody arrested, which now 2 of them are, that money is going to roll over and be put towards her sister and her, as long as they can find her, and it's going to be put towards them and their future and helping them moving forward. So I thought that was really, really nice. And it actually got started by the parents of the woman that is the male delivery driver that found her sister.
Kind of a spooky little event where like the last Athena that she became missing because of FedEx delivery person, and this guy actually
I was just gonna say, isn't it odd?
Yeah.
I was trying to pull up this where they were searching the The reservoir. That's what I was trying to pull up. But I didn't realize I was on mute. But what was you saying? Because I missed. What did you say about her? The sister of the woman that found her. What did you say?
So the woman that ended up finding her sister, it's her parents that have started the fundraiser to help any money that gets donated into it and isn't used towards a reward for either finding Athena or getting somebody arrested for whatever happened to her. The rest of any of that money that is not used will go to Athena and her sister moving forward for them for their future. But it was actually the mail delivery woman.
The guy's been arrested already.
Yep.
So,
do you have that link, Burton, with the donations, stuff like that? Or did you?
Yeah. Let me grab that.
Thank you.
So that's
the awards for finding Athena, and it was started off by the guy who found the sister. And
hopefully he tells where her body is. If he, you know what I mean, if he's been arrested for it and he's there, I'm sure they're probably drilling his ass, and hopefully he'll be honest and tell where it's at.
Yeah, well, it's kind of sad that you're saying body.
I mean, and then when I say tell where it's at, like the location where it's at, where the body's at, like hopefully he tells the information of where, you know.
Yeah.
And this is sad. It's so sad. Why? I just don't understand. I mean, what could a baby like that, you know, a little girl like that do, or a baby or a child or anything do to somebody? This is the part that I don't understand, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what's alleged, but by Burton's educated guess, or, you know, some people, maybe this is just a case of like just neglect that resulted in some sort of death, maybe. And it just seems like people have kids and they just they don't take that responsibility very seriously. So
yeah, and that's sad because I mean they didn't ask to be here.
Wasn't
you know,
even their child.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, you know.
So that's why you're supposed to protect it even more than your own. You know, it's not even yours. Somebody's left their child in your care.
Yeah.
Candlelight vigil for Athena Brownfield in Surreal. The community plans to meet tonight at 8 p.m. in front of their city hall. Now, over the past week, hundreds of volunteers have helped law enforcement in the search for the 4-year-old who was reported missing on Tuesday. An organizer says tonight the chief of the volunteer fire department will share a statement on behalf of the town.
And thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Kevin Ogle.
And I'm
yeah, that's too bad. There's a bunch of links. Like there's a bunch of different let's see here, neighbors react to the search, and I mean there's a bunch of different has the family came out and like spoke on why the had this little girl, like why did they have why was the CS not involved if this is they're giving the little girl giving her up. You know what I'm saying? You can't just give your kids up. You can't just fucking give your kids to somebody else. It don't work like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And like, I don't know, with looking at these cases and a lot of
going on. I know that.
Mm-hmm. With a lot of these cases, these children that are losing their lives are within this age group. And I was like, well, wait a second. So I looked into it, and if you want to do where you have a newborn child, you can actually put it into a safe haven where you could go to a fire department and actually give your child up, no questions asked, and it's fine. They will take the baby and they will find it a home, take care for it, and you do not get in any trouble for it legally. But that's only up to a maximum of 30 days.
Yeah, it's called the safe haven law. And
yep.
You know, they Right, but that's for an infant child right after they're born. I mean, I guess you could be for any child. I mean, you could drop off any age child there, but I mean,
but really you can't. Like the more that we've looked into it, it's like
fucking, there's a lot of things that could have been done and instead of this being the outcome, especially with two people who look like they've been, who allegedly, look to, in my opinion, I don't know how to even say that, but look like they've been doing, drugs in some capacity. They both look like they have, and that's just in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree that I don't know. I don't think it's ever the answer, and that's why it's like, is that the problem? Is it because unless CPS steps in, they can then take the child out of the home? But other than that, are these people thinking this is their only alternative? Is I can't do it. I don't want it anymore. End of. But with this case, it also could have been either the neglect, or it could have been possibly a revenge thing if in fact it had anything to do with her going to be with the boyfriend. But we have to wait and see if she actually had more knowledge and more responsibility before she took off, had she already, whatever had happened taken place.
Well, it just makes me to be charged with capital murder from your phone, off of evidence from your phone. That's what's disheartening in this situation.
Yeah. I mean, I would certainly hope it's not anything to do with video or photo to any extent. I'm thinking it is either a search that he could have possibly done, kind of like Brian Walsh over in the Anna Walsh case, if anyone's following that. The man asked how to get rid of a 115-pound person. And the searches, I mean, they were really apparent, disgusting. And so I don't know if it's possible that it was through a search that indicated to them she's likely gone, or if it was a text message,
right?
Possibly communication between him and somebody else. Or the things I'm thinking. I don't know what else. Like I said, I hope it's not a video or pictures or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. But it doesn't. I mean, like by the charges, it doesn't seem like the same cases with Athena Strand. So yeah, I mean, hoping that did not happen.
Yeah, I'm hoping not. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and play this real fast.
Hello, I'm Marilyn Cater. We're interrupting our regular programming to bring you a possible update on the search for 4-year-old Athena Brownfield, who was reported missing earlier this week in Surreal. We told you yesterday one of her caretakers had been served with a warrant for first-degree murder, and today we're seeing heavy law enforcement presence at a creek reservoir in Grady County. We're going now to Jared Burke, who is live at the scene. Jared, you were at the same spot searching last night. What are you seeing now?
Hi, Marilyn. So we're out here in southern Grady County at this creek reservoir, and what we're seeing behind us is a large police presence at this little pond. I'm going to step out of the way and let our photographers zoom in a little bit and show you what's going on. Last night, like you said, we were driving around. Me and our chief photographer, Justin Stevens, were driving around this area, and we're unable to find this search area, which we had been kind of tipped off to, that there was a law enforcement presence. But this morning when we came back and checked, this is what we found. What you're seeing is several Oklahoma Highway Patrol vehicles, several unmarked Dodge Charger vehicles, which are very similar to what we have been seeing all week in Surreal, driven by OSBI agents. And they've got a boat out here on the water. Appears that they've got the OHB dive team out here. They've been searching this little pond or lake, however you want to describe it, for several hours. They've moved over to a little spillway area over there on the left-hand side of your screen. Now, to this point, nothing has been confirmed with law enforcement as far as the connection to the Athena Brownfield disappearance. Like you said, one of her caretakers, Ivan Adams, was arraigned yesterday in an Arizona courtroom, and he is, according to court documents, facing a child homicide charge here in Oklahoma, and he will likely be extradited in the next 30 days back to the state. We have spoke to several people who have driven by this area, who have sent us messages via Facebook and other forms, and all of them say that Ivan Adams has a connection to this property where law enforcement is currently searching this this waterway. So again, we've reached out to the OSBI, we've reached out to OHP. We're still working to get that official confirmation about the connection to this search and the Athena Brownfield case. We're going to continue searching. We're hopefully going to get some answers. As soon as we do, we'll bring them to you. For now, in Grady County, I'm Jared Burke.
Thank you, Jared. For those just tuning in, we just saw a live look at a creek reservoir in Grady County where we saw OSBI and the Oklahoma Highway Patrol doing some kind of search. We do know that both agencies have been working together to find Athena Brownfield. 7 News reached out to both OSBI and OHP for information. You can count on your 7 News team to bring you the latest on this search as we learn more.
Makes me wonder if they don't have his phone, if that's why they're not searching there for, the coordinates of his phone or something.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm wondering if it's not something like Alex Cox in the Daybell case.
I don't know much about that, but I'm just saying it makes me wonder with okay, use this the Facebook group I see in back here.
Yeah, that's where they're the person that's doing the fundraising, and so they're doing it through the purchase of the shirts, and that was the site for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, B Tim, do you want to share that, or you want me? Do you want to share that link in the chat?
Let's hope it fits in the chat. It might be like sometimes
it may not. Okay, well that's okay. You know what? It's okay.
Oh, it actually fit.
It
fit. All right.
Okay, I was gonna say if not, I can have you Burden can send it or whatever, and I'll put it in the description of the video. That way, if people want to order it, they can go there and get it.
Do you have do they have let me see. Do they have something where you can just donate cash? Because some people just don't want to do shirts.
They do have the bank. Let me grab that for you. Yeah. But when I was on it, it wasn't like in a specific area. It didn't take me directly to, say, a fund for Athena. It took me to the whole bank, and from there, I don't even know where it wants us to click. You might possibly be able to see it better than I can, but this is the bank that they had given.
So I'll look at it just quickly. If suddenly I'm logged off and my computer gets hacked, I'm blaming it. I burn it through.
And then Queen, I sent some photos to you.
Yeah,
on Discord.
Yeah, it looks like just to a bank. It doesn't really give a link to just donate money to them. It's just a bank page where you can log in. Yeah, I think they probably someone needs to contact them and tell them do a Cash App or something where they could give money to them, because that's not people can't use that.
Yeah, once I got over it, once it took me to that, I was like, okay, that didn't get me where we need to be.
So right now, the only way to support them is to buy shirts at this point. So yeah. See, I kind of just I'm more of the type of person who would just rather just give $100 or so, just cash, instead of buying shirts. To be honest with you, but or more.
I could always check and see if I can find that that link again. If maybe they've updated that and corrected
Hopefully.
it.
Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah, but the other statement.
Do you want me to put these up, or do you think I should not put these up?
I think the Facebook for the shirts is good.
No,
the other one, no.
No. No. And I'll just on the links. Yeah, just leave. We'll just do that for right now. We'll do the t-shirt link, and then we'll go from there. To when we figure out the bank thing or whatever. But the pictures is what I'm asking for. Should I put them?
Pictures? Yes, like it's for sure that is the top one I sent you. The Marine is definitely her biological father. But then the pictures of her, the caregiver, that's just right off from her Facebook. That is public for everybody to be able to see, and that just shows what she used to look like, and then the change in her appearance.
So that's why I said allegedly the DRUGS. So that's what it really looks like to me. I mean, it just.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I was like, what would have done this? And then I'm like, maybe just because they were splitting, that she got like this whole new look, new attitude. I don't know, but it's definitely a change.
Hey, Cappy.
Hey, Cappy, Cap. What you doing, baby doll?
Hi, Cappy. Let me see.
Also, the other statement that Athena's sister was making that was repeated was, they left me. They left me. They left me. She kept repeating that they had just left her. And so, yeah,
And that's
besides
what I
saying
thought. They
yeah.
left her, and that she probably was either taking a nap when they left, or he left and they left her there by herself and just took off.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I had read, yes.
Yeah. And then it kind of an indicator to some extent when the way it got repeated was they left me and not they left us. And so I was like, oh no, that's not good. But she did mention that she was hungry and that she couldn't find her sister.
And how old was she? 5, you said?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, so young, this poor baby. And also the fact that, I don't know if you mentioned, when they found her, it was the 10th, January 10th, but it's believed that she may have been by herself, possibly starting on the 6th. And so they're still trying to figure out the timeline and be certain of it. But if it is, that's so long. I couldn't imagine being 5 years old and
4
left
days.
alone. Right? That's a long time with no food and no people, nobody. We would have been scared to death. I really hope that she ends up somewhere safe and with people that are loving, because she's really going to need that. This is so traumatic for a 5-year-old to go through.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, wow. I just cannot.
The male. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get these pictures so we can put it. I'm gonna put them up real quick.
Okay. The mail delivery lady said that like she couldn't even do an interview afterward. She talked to the reporter, but said she just couldn't. I can't do it. She was so upset from the experience, and I could see why. But she is an angel. That lady, that's incredible that she knew this does not seem right. There's a 5-year-old here, and it was believable, right? She knew this is actually serious and went to the home, and they said that she went in. So I'm assuming the little one didn't lock it. It just was able to go right in, and she tried to find anybody, any human, adult of any sort. Nobody was there, and then she realized she needed to contact the authorities immediately. And so I'm happy that, we need more of these kind of people that don't just turn and look the other direction and, oh, it doesn't involve me. Hope somebody comes and gets a kid.
Yeah, you see that a lot. A lot
Yeah.
of people do that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in like New York and these big metropolis, maybe because it's more like a smaller community. This guy was, willing to actually step up. So, maybe that's a good thing. That's the good thing about that situation. At least he was able to step up and do the right thing.
Yeah, the chief said in their interview, he did an interview, and he said that at first he wasn't sure what he was dealing with, right? It seemed a little, maybe minor, and then he quickly realized the magnitude of what they were working with and got OSBI involved to help him, because as I heard you mention earlier, there's only two men that are working in that police department.
Yeah.
And that chief is new. He's only been the chief for about 4 weeks, and so this is quite a load to be dealing with right now. But I think he's handling it well.
Yeah.
Boston Nick coming in with a $5 super chat, Queen.
Oh shit! It says Boston Nick says live for the fight. RN up $450. RN stopping by to say hola. And that's why I failed Spanish. So I couldn't even say hello in Spanish. But anyway, well, I'm glad for your luck, Boston Nick. Hopefully you'll be up higher than that. Oh, by the way, I think a while ago, Salty Pancakes joined the Hive and also donated $5 to Queen as well.
Cappy, that's
hola.
really
See, this
all
is why
we
I
have
failed.
here.
That's why I failed Spanish. Like, it was really bad. Like, really bad.
I learned a little bit of French and a little bit of Spanish, and then we got to pick which one we wanted to go forward with. And I went with Spanish. So I think at this point, any French I would sound like you just then if I tried it, because I don't remember any of it. But yeah, I didn't retain much Spanish either.
Yeah. I mean, I always wanted to learn, but then, just don't have the talent for it.
Rosetta Stone beat him.
Well, maybe that'll be next. What if he had taken, Montana Jade asked, what if he had taken the 5-year-old with him? ? Nobody would know she was missing. What do you think of that, Burton? Or Voices? Or Queen?
Oh, I agree. Nobody would know if he would.
I'm back. What was you saying about Salty? I just happened to hear that. What'd you say?
He joined as a member and also donated $5 and said respect in the super chat. I put it in the back just in case.
Okay. Thank you, Salty. I appreciate that. I was trying to hold on. Let me see if there's a way.
I am so tired, you guys. It has finally hit me.
Too many night parties?
Too many days of moving shit.
Yeah.
That's why I actually had just gotten here, because I text messaged Queen and then ended up falling asleep. And then I woke up and realized that she had been on. I was like, oh, dang. You should take
And
it.
Roxanne Polk coming in with $9.99. Beat him.
Says, thank you all for bringing awareness to these babies, by Roxanne Polk.
Thank you so much, love. We appreciate that.
Queen have beats him. Read Nick's message again. No.
Where's Nick's at? Nick, is Boston in here?
No, Nick sent the $5 super chat. He says live. He sent a little bit. He said live for the fight RN, up $450 RN. I don't know what RN stands for. Stopping
Right
by.
now.
Oh, thank you. Stopping by to say hola.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, have a good one, bud. Hope the game was good. So, anyways, I'm gonna send you this. Did you watch the court date already, Burden?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a way to play it on the screen? Do you have a way to play it?
Yeah. Let me.
If not, I'll send. I was gonna say I was gonna send it to myself and play it real quick. I just seen. Well, like I said, we just started covering this, so, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. This is all new to us. You know what I mean? Like this case, we're just jumping into this. So,
well, I was watching a few of Burns live here and there. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, us over here. Well, I watched her lives too, but you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that didn't. We need to be dropping Burden's link too, so people
I've done that.
Subscribe to her. Oh, have you? Good. Okay, cool.
A couple of times. Yeah,
so make sure you guys subscribe to Burden of Proof. She does a really good job. Sleuth Mom as well. They do a really good job of covering these cases. So
also Loca my life.
We chit chat. We add our commentary in between. We play other videos. They stick to the facts, and you know what I'm saying. I think you guys do a really good job sticking to the.
Nanny C sent you. Nanny C sent you $2. You could try to read that.
Go ahead now, VTM. That's for you.
I'm not reading that. I don't even know. Let me do the English translation. Oh my god. Step by step.
I'll be back soon on my channel, Mystic. Sorry, VTM.
Okay, I'm gonna.
What you taking a timeout? Voices.
No, I hadn't been.
Just been busy moving and getting everything done.
Yeah, I just last night. I just got everything set up. I kind of sat here figuring out how to put stuff within reach to start working. So I figured I'd just wait till Monday and then start off a week hard.
Okay, okay. So she said parcito suavecito. And I think that's step by step, soft means. I don't know. Hopefully, I tried. Okay, I really tried. This is not fair. Oh my god! Now everyone's sending Spanish now. Oh my god! Nick sent $5, and he sent hola. Oh my god! Queen, you try reading that.
Oh, this is sad. This just like I want to show. I don't want to. I want to show the pictures, but I really don't want to show the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of them.
Hola, mi amigo Tim. ¿Cómo estás?
Thank you, Bird. Thank you, Voices. Taking the bullet for that.
You did good. You did good.
Yeah,
So, who's the new boyfriend? Do we know who her new boyfriend is?
Yeah, I don't know. I forget his name right now off the top of my head, but yeah, it's it was a quick change going from being out with her husband and then she switched over to this guy, and it was the love of her life, the man of her dreams. I mean, I'm like, what is, I don't know. People think that she was having like maybe two lives, a double life going on, and I don't know. I don't know if this is something the husband was aware of or not, but it does concern me if he didn't know and found out. I mean, that could have led to him making some really irrational decisions with the children that got left in his care, but he may have known. Very weird. Very weird, though. Like, when I was first describing it to people, I was like, well, she was with her husband, but left the husband to go spend the weekend with her boyfriend. Just the dynamic
her
is
charge
not
is
good.
what? Her charge is only like child endanger,
Yeah,
child
2 counts.
Neglect. Yeah.
Child neglect.
Okay, 2 counts, which would be Athena and Adina, the 2 that were left behind.
Allegedly.
Correct.
Yeah. Yep. And so, and then he got hit with the neglect, and then pending with the murder charge.
Yeah, because they have. I mean, my guess is they haven't found the remains, so that's probably why. If I was to guess, but hopefully I'm wrong and they find her. And this is just,
Avery says the boyfriend is Bladen Davis.
I sent I probably Queen saw it though just prior, but I sent a picture over to her as well of the boyfriend and her from that weekend when they were spending time together. And then also, so far, it's being stated that nothing was found.
I thought my mute was off. I'm sorry. I said, do you got the court date ready to play, honey? Or is it ready? Or do you want me to pop it up?
You can pop it up. I'm trying to find the full one, and it keeps bringing me up to the partial. So if you have the full, go for it. Yeah.
I think he just recorded that. I don't think there was a full one. Do you know? I mean,
there definitely was a full one.
Put out. Is there one put out?
That was released, yeah.
We need our crime sleuths. We need our sleuths on this. We need our sleuths to be getting on this.
Yeah, because I played it on my channel, and now I'm like, oh wait, I think I found it actually. I think I just found it, possibly. Maybe.
Oh, check you out. Well, they look like a normal family. I'm serious. It looks just like a normal family. It looks like a normal family with their, you know what I'm saying, with their kids and,
like a normal blended family.
Well, not even a normal blended family. They just look like they're normal. Him and her with their 4 kids. I mean, and then these other kids, just come along and are one of their friends. I'm sure one of their friends, they were probably friends with mom and dad who dropped off Athena and Adina. And then she left and went with her boyfriend, and he got left with all 6 of them. I'm guessing something happened at that point on, or something happened with all 4 of them, and then she left to go be with her boyfriend. And I don't know, though. I really don't know the situation. I don't know what happened, but I know we're about to fucking get involved in here and figure it out. I know that.
I like it when you know things.
Do you think they were? I mean, because what you see on social media is not always what's going on. You know what I mean? There could be a whole different,
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Do we know where the mother is?
Yeah, it's said that she just got married. But yeah, when she left, I believe they had said that it was to Arizona. I'm not sure that's exactly where she is right now because I've heard so many different places and things and people, but that she had just recently gotten remarried.
Even the bio mom gave these 2 babies up?
Yeah. Yep. I'm like, whoa. These poor babies. I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, that seems pretty bad. It does.
Rest well, true Texan.
That sounded a little bit ominous.
Oh, I am, like I said, B-Tim, I apologize. I am exhausted, but I just wanted to come play with my friends for a minute.
How's things going with the move? Everything good?
Everything is done. I was set to have a helper come get some of the other pieces inside, and I just said, no, don't even worry about it. If I can't see it and I don't need it, then I don't miss it. So,
yeah.
I'm settled.
Okay.
I got a little craft area down here. My cricket's up. So
now, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good.
So at least it's there's carpet on the floors. There's no spider webs. I restacked the wall of totes, and I mean, it's good enough.
Mm-hmm. But too bad you're not going to be able to put Chasing's husband anywhere. You won't have room.
Well, there's a closet I might be able to put him in.
All right.
So you all can keep sending your husbands.
Yeah, they're going to be in the closet. But why do you? I mean, like, was the bio mom giving up custody legally, or is she just?
Yeah, this is so fucking weird to me. We need to be figuring out who the fucking the bio mom is, who the fuck she is. Why did she give up the? What is going on? I need to understand this.
And I don't want to, like, I don't want to put any pressure on the bio. I just want to know the dynamics of.
Right, that's kind of where I'm at. What's going on? We need to figure this out.
So where's the bio mom? Where's the bio dad? Why did this cousin?
Right, what caused them not see her? Like, are they in rehab? Did they go to jail?
Yeah,
like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, obviously the bio mom and bio dad have to be divorced if the bio mom just got remarried.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing. I just want to know if it was like,
or maybe they were never married. I mean, I guess they don't have to be divorced.
Okay, the bio mom recently remarried. Seal. Okay. But yeah, that's
what's the bio mom's name?
Bio mom's name. Let me scroll up a little bit. Avery had damn near a family tree.
I do want to make a comment. Just please don't, don't go contacting the bio mom or any family members. I don't want that.
Yeah, definitely do not be doing that.
Yeah.
Allison is the cousin, the biological mom. Jasmine. Sorry.
Yeah, stop dropping them in the chat, Avery, for right now, just because we don't need a bunch of people contacting them.
Yeah, I put the Facebook of her, one of her Facebooks. I believe it's an older one. It's in our back chat here that goes to the biological mother.
Yeah, and also, I mean, like, let's say she did something wrong. It's not your place as
we don't
to come after her. Yeah, it's not your place. Leave it to the authorities. Leave it to people. If she did something wrong, leave it to them. Your mean comments and harassment of this woman is not going to help, even if she did something wrong, in my opinion. Just leave it. That's what I'm just saying. I don't want the woman to be harassed. I just want to know the dynamics of the case a little bit. I'm sure everyone else agrees.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I am, though, very glad that no one else is sending more Spanish super chats for me to forcefully read and do a terrible job. That's very good.
Well, I mean, I just don't understand what could be that important that,
Why? I don't understand if she's got biological parents.
Should I, I mean, do you think it'll be okay to share this picture of her, or no, I shouldn't? What?
No, let me look.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
You don't think any pictures should be shared of her?
No. Because it has other pictures of other people. I mean, I disagree. I disagree. No.
Wait, what picture are you looking at?
I'm looking at the thing in the back. If you press on the last click, like the one on the bottom of the
It says where this is Biomom. Yeah, her main picture. I was gonna,
yeah. If you scroll, and if you scroll down, you know what I mean. It's a public thing, and I don't think it's a smart idea to put it out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a public Facebook profile, so anybody can go find it. But I guess I won't put it up here right now, just because I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't think it's a smart idea. Because there's also
her
a picture
name's not out there yet, right? I mean, is it out there? Is the mom's name out there yet?
No, it's only through people that have been digging into this and researching. That's why I've been really hesitant to say certain names, but like the caregiver's name's out there. Her one picture of her is. So if we want to, as long as no children are in it or other people, I feel like it would be okay to show anything to do with her, and same with the caregiver man. If he has any photos with no other people or children, just because those two have been put out, but the rest of them, everyone has their own way of doing things, but yeah, there's like really a whole family tree. Like people have dug and connected so many people, and there's a grandma you could maybe show. She had come forward, the paternal grandmother, and stated that they hadn't seen or had access to see Athena or her sister for quite a long time, and then she came to help with the search, and she would search until the very end, do everything that she could. But it was stated online that her and the biological father were coming. But at the press conference, it was only her that chimed up and said something. And then she did a interview afterward with one of the outlets. And, but outside of that, like the rest of the family has not been publicly put out. But yeah, there are a whole lot of family members, and they kind of intertwine a lot.
Yeah, I just worry because if you put that thing in there, I'm not even going to say what it is, but if you put that link out there, they're going to look for everyone, and then you're going to get a lot of bad actors that are going to try to, I'm hoping to buy this woman enough time. Maybe no one goes to her thing and do that. It could be bad. There's a lot of bad actors that will try to harass people, be like, well, what did you do this? Why did you not do that? And it's like, it's not our.
Are you sure that's her?
This question, I guess, is for Burden.
Yeah, the one from the link from the biological mom.
Her husband, yeah, the one from the back. Did you go look at her husband that she's got tagged in a relationship with?
No, I didn't. Is it a new though? The current? Oh,
it said 2014. I don't know if it's current, but that's all I can see. That, you know what I mean? It says Phoenix, Arizona, right? That's lives in Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
By the way, Queen Michael R donated 15 memberships. By the way.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the hive, baby. I don't know. I didn't know if we were sure. I just was double. This shit's getting deep. Look the fuck out. This case is gonna get fucking deep, Jack.
Yeah, and I could just imagine the bad actors, because I feel like I already know. I already get worried because I feel like people are just going to jump to conclusions.
They fucking sure are. Oh, yes, they will, and yes, they are going to.
Yeah, and I just don't like online vigilantism. I think it's like if she did something wrong where she gave these kids away without, or something, she did something that the authorities punished her. Let's not add to it. I don't know. Oh my God, someone donated on the Spanish super chat.
That's great.
Someone donated. Cindy M donated $25.
Well, thank you, Cindy M.
Oh God, let me try it. Oh my God. This is so bad. This is really, really bad, guys. I'm gonna try. Oh my God.
Oh, come on, B Tim. Ready? We'll do it together. Solo Kirera.
Solo Kiata. Korea. Wait a minute. Before we do that, I want wait. Let's translate it for. I don't even know what the hell it's saying. I could be saying some curse words. It says, "I just wanted to thank you, Queen, for raising awareness about these cases." Okay,
about these, somber.
Oh my God, Solo Kiara. Agua suerte, a queen por criar conciencia sabria estos casos. I'm trying. I try. Oh my God.
Not bad for a New Yorker.
Oh God. And then True Texan donated $2. Thank you, True Texan, for not donating like Spanish for me to read. Oh God.
I found the court hearing that I was under, and I put it in the back. If I don't know who wants to show it, I could show it, or one of you can, or whatever. But I did find it now. The full one, not the a news talking and then a little snip of him. It's the full hearing for him.
Oh, okay. You mean the thing with the advertisement, the video?
Are you talking about the court date or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. I'll put it on then real quick.
Yeah, Tim, you got an advertisement?
No, it's an advertisement for the video. Like it plays. I'm just basically referring to the video. The ad free only works for YouTube. Nothing else. I don't get all of things. Thank you. Thank you, Harlan. All right.
You could use an ad blocker.
I don't use ad blocker. I feel like that's stealing from websites. You know what I mean? That's why I pay. That's why I pay the $10 a month to YouTube, because I don't feel like stealing from people. You know what I mean?
You're such a great person.
No, I just don't like the being dishonest when it comes to that.
Yeah, that's good.
Tim translate is, I only wanted to thank the Queen for creating consciousness about these cases. Yeah, I made sure to translate because we are on the internet, and I'm sure people would just send. There could be a segment of trolls that could send some really weird things. And then, I get recorded saying it, and then suddenly I'm on like some channel saying, well, Tim said this. So I just have to be careful, just in case.
All right, so put your name and date of birth for me, please.
Neil Adams III, March 12th, 1986.
All right, thank you. You got that card to read. Can you read that?
I looked over.
Okay, so I've got some things that I need to read to you and read into the record, and then we can talk about what your options are, okay? All right, so it looks like you have a warrant out of Oklahoma, so you can choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be sent back to Oklahoma within 30 days, or you can demand an extradition hearing and that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both Arizona and Oklahoma before being sent back to Oklahoma. If you choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you would be held non-bondable in Maricopa County Jail for a period of up to 30 days to allow time for Oklahoma to come for you. That 30 days would start tomorrow as long as you do not have any criminal charges pending against you anywhere in Arizona. If you do have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, the 30-day period would not start until those charges are resolved. If you choose to have an extradition hearing, I will set a hearing date for you. I cannot appoint an attorney to represent you because extradition matters are civil in nature, but you would have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense. You are entitled to bail in this case. Your bail in this case is $1 million cash. If you're unable to post your bail, you would be held in custody during that time or until another judge modifies your bail. A governor's warrant signed by the governors of both states is required to extradite you to Oklahoma, and that process could take up to 90 days. So what I need to know from you is which way you want to proceed. So
I want to get there and take care of it.
So you want to waive your right?
I don't want a hearing here.
That means you would not have an extradition hearing.
Right.
You would just waive your right to a hearing. You would
Let
have
them take me
30
out.
days. They'd have 30 days to come and get you. Okay, so that means you'd be held non-bondable in Maricopa County Jail for 30 days to allow time for them to come and get you. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Let me just tell you, you can't change your mind once you decide to waive your rights. If after 30 days they have not come for you, then Maricopa County will release you. That does not mean that warrant goes away. It just means we're not going to hold you for more than 30 days. But if you decide that you want to have a hearing, I would set a hearing date for you in front of a judicial officer.
I was under the impression that
So don't interrupt me, okay, please. So if you want to have a hearing, I'll set a hearing in front of a judicial officer who only hears these type of cases. And you can, in the meantime, if you are able to post your bond, you're able to do that. You're able to hire an attorney. You can change your mind with that one if you decide at that time, you know what, I don't want to wait, I don't want to have a hearing. You can change your mind at that point. But with that option also, it would take up to 90 days for the governors to sign that warrant. So you could be in custody for up to 90 days if you're not able to post your bond with that option.
I need to get there and fight this.
Okay. So are you telling me you want to waive your rights then?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to read some things to you, some questions to you, and then I'll need you to verbalize your answer to me about waiving your rights, okay? So did you read the waiver of extradition paperwork?
Yes.
That part, all right. Do you understand that you do not have to sign the paperwork?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to an extradition hearing?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to demand that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both Arizona and Oklahoma before you are returned?
Sorry, say that one again, please.
You have the right to demand that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states, Arizona and Oklahoma, before being returned to Oklahoma?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that you have the right to post bail?
Yes.
With that other option? Do you understand that? Okay. Do you want to give up those rights and sign the paperwork?
Yes. For them,
Say that again?
for them to come and get me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to sign the paperwork?
No.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medication within the last 24 hours?
No.
Okay. I find that you knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily are signing the waiver, and I will also sign it. I am directing the sheriff's office to notify Oklahoma that you are ready to return. Oklahoma will have 30 days from tomorrow to pick you up unless there are local charges pending. If there are local charges pending, the 30 days will not start until the conclusion of that case. All right, do you have any questions for me on that, sir?
I don't have questions now.
Okay, so you're going to step over here and you're going to sign some few things, and then get you on your way.
Yeah, so his statement was that he needs to get back there so he can fight it.
Yeah, makes sense because
Yep.
they're not, do they have the same process as the Idaho case where they can't show him the probable cause affidavit until he's there?
They haven't mentioned that, and I honestly, Idaho was the first one that really popped up that was like that. I'd have to look and see how many other states are that way, but I don't. It wasn't stated, and there's not really much. I wouldn't think. Well, it depends what's in it. But based off what we saw, just off that one, it just said the probable was that the cell phone.
Okay.
But
I mean, is that all they going by with the cell phone? That's what I'm just wondering. Is
that's
there
what I'm
more?
wondering if there's more to it as well.
Yeah, because that seems very like circumstantial, just a cell phone text. You can't, I mean, like that would be, even if he said the most incriminating things in the cell phone text, unless there's pictures or something or recording, I can't imagine that be a definitive reason to arrest a person. Even, you know what I mean? I'm just wondering if there's more. Just a one moment. Avery said $5, Queen. She wrote, the translation is, Tim, I heard you farted and blamed Jonesin the other day. That is a lie, and I will read your Spanish comment. Tim S. Huchi Quiti Taru Esti on Pido y Capasti a Jonesin el otro dia. And I don't know what True Texan wrote. He wrote Tarhi Beckham, and I couldn't even find a translation for that. It was coming up as like Pakistani. I don't even know what that is. So, oh God. And then Queen Jen donated $5 and also sent something Spanish as well. Oh God. Smoke if you have to smoke. Exact translation. Few men see.
Thank you, Jen.
Few men see Tinin Q for Mar or Amar.
Okay, I need to know what's going on, like TOS. What's going on with the Cash App things? Whatever happened with that? Is it fully like now you can't put your Cash Apps on there or what? What's going on with that?
Again, I have not found anything that supports that.
Oh, okay, I thought it broke TOS or something like that. I need to go check into. I need to be reading up on it. That's what I need to be doing.
Yeah, it's sketchy. Yeah, you're all stressing B Tim out. Yeah, I feel like I'm back at school here. Like I feel like I'm in the middle. I have like 300 people say, "Okay, we're gonna send you Spanish and read in front of the entire class." I'm like, holy shit!
They got you stressed, baby, stressed.
I feel like I'm
anyhow though. This case, look, I'm telling you, this case is gonna get deep. There's a whole lot to it. There's a lot more than I even realized. I didn't realize there was this much to it. There's a lot to it, you guys. A whole lot to unpack here, Burden. Why didn't you tell me?
I know. I wish I was told when I started it. I got on and said, we have a missing child. This is her name. And this is what happened. And then it just got really, really confusing. And I was like, okay, we're going to slowly work through this and work our way through it little by little. But the last thing that I want to do is throw out names of people that haven't been publicly put out there. So that's why I'm so vague, unless it's one of the people that have been mentioned already.
Gotcha. What's up, Avery?
And I am stress eating. I'm actually cooking myself broccoli to eat as a snack, actually. So that's actually happening as a snack.
Well, you know what? That's a great Saturday night snack.
Exactly.
He can eat broccoli because it gives you gas. He's going to get gas, so he can blame Jonesin.
Oh, that's lies. We also lit up Jones and Bubble.
Queen, I just came up here to tell you. Oh my goodness. My throat's a little rough, so you have to ignore me. But you can still put your Cash App and your Venmo and PayPal, all that stuff, for your channel. You just can't promote other things, like, for instance, somebody who might sell T-shirts or soaps or candles.
Oh, so Dolly's business is gone. Okay.
Yeah, you can't promote.
So you can't put in your shirts or something like that, or what? Like,
you can't attach it to anything that you're promoting outside of YouTube. So you can put it in there for like tips, for people could tip you, but you can't say like, I'm selling, soap from home, and then put your Cash App up there to take payments for soap.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Got you. Yep.
Okay.
I just didn't know because I didn't see the tragedy pimps dropping theirs like they used to. You know what I mean? And Matt. Okay, so House Williams, you know how she does. She's like an e-begging fool. So I noticed that she doesn't drop hers all the time like she used to.
Yeah, it became a big problem because people were disputing payments for not receiving merchandise, or they were donating for, people to take trips to go to different states.
Yeah.
And YouTube can't all they can control is what is YouTube associated. So they just did away with that completely.
And can I, Queen, you got another $5 super chat from Michael R. And he sent something in Spanish.
Thank you, Michael R.
He
what
said,
does he say? No.
It's in
I don't know what it says, but thank you, love. I appreciate you.
Cumin Comunidad del Verdadero Crimen Hemocido Infatuados, and it means, and I'm butchering, a true crime community. We have been infatuated.
Thank you. Thank you, Sherry.
Infiltrated. Okay. Oh God, I feel like I am in high school again. I'm failing Spanish and I'm in front of the class. This is getting really, really bad. I'm getting an F today.
Well, I'm not going to stay up, but I just wanted to, I couldn't type all that out to try to explain the cash apps.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I mean, I think that makes sense, but there's some other things. I heard this guy that runs his computer repair channel, he basically had his cat meowing, and it said that was hate speech for some reason from the cat meowing for 2 minutes.
What?
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. It's their algorithm is messed up a little bit.
Oh, I'm screwed then because my dogs are always barking in the background.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my cats are always meowing too at different times. Whenever one used to meow a bunch, and I used to have this guy that was a bit trolly, and he'd always come in and be like, "Feed your cat, it's hungry," and I'm like, "That's not why it's meowing. They're just really vocal." So yeah, that's not good for me.
Wow, I hope they get that fixed. But yeah, pretty much just people who sell stuff, they're going to have to get legitimate websites or bill properly,
You mean you
sense.
can't just just have the other customer fill out information for you and verify if they paid you? Wow.
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope.
Queen, I put a video in the back chat, and then I also put up another picture of her in your Discord.
Are you putting up pictures of Athena?
Yeah, it was a new picture. It's of her she looks younger in the picture. To me, she looks younger, but yeah, just a
So
picture of her.
heartbreaking.
Yeah. And her eyes I agree. A lot of people have talked about her eyes looking sad, and
They do. Yeah,
I
they
think
look
so
sad.
too. Yeah.
It pisses me off that they were just left alone like that. And the older one was surviving off of pancake syrup. I mean, obviously he was in Arizona, so he wasn't planning to come back, and she was in a hotel with a boyfriend. When was she planning to come back?
Right.
It's awful.
Mm-hmm. And then take them purposely to another location, and then
Shit,
lie
I don't
and
think
say
she
that
was. I don't
Mhm.
think she was planning on coming back.
But yet their own biological kids were taken
The
care
video
of.
I have. Oh, okay. I see this one. It says a Facebook account or something on here.
Yeah.
Is that what that's from? Okay. Let me see here. Let's see if we can pop it open. And
Oh God, Jones, and she says Coco says Spanish lessons from the tomato. You're gonna fail Spanish very badly if you get Spanish lessons from me. It's gonna be very bad.
I have a question, Avery. So
yeah,
does that mean so if I decided tomorrow to start selling makeup, I go up there to sell my makeup from this platform?
So, wait, you were breaking up. Could you say that again?
If I were to be selling makeup, I wouldn't be able to put my Cash App on this platform, right?
Not to take payment for makeup. No, you'd have to direct them to a website or put your email for them to email you. And then through email, you could invoice them through PayPal, but just, don't put your PayPal linked, on the YouTube. Just put your email if you want to invoice, through PayPal, because that's legitimate.
Interesting. Well, we got people breaking TOS left and right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's going in the It's going in the binder. It's going in the binder for voices. She's done.
That's it. That is it.
That is it. I am
she
marking
is.
down, Queen. I'm going to have to. I got a list. We're gonna have to check it after the broadcast.
Look how pretty that little girl is. It just, ugh.
Yeah.
Yes, we was. Yes, she is beautiful. It's really sad because in this Facebook profile, she has a baby. Like, whose baby is that? Is that the little girls? Are those the two girls? Or did she get remarried and have another baby and just say fuck the two girls and leave them with another family?
I don't know.
Right. I didn't do the math. I did. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of want to know before I
has a
start speaking on her. I want to know what's going on because I feel like that's a bunch of bullshit if she did that. Here, I'll play this real quick. It's only like 40 seconds. Hold on.
Nice. That's really nice that they started making the commercials, these little like this.
Yeah, I really like it. They put out quite a few.
It's got her information, her pictures. It's like a short little sweet, You know
what? I like this style of that. I think I'm going to adapt it in my channel for when I find missing. I do.
Well, what I know is the more I snoop through these Facebook profiles, the more I'm like, what the
The population of Surreal is only 984 people. So it's a really, really small
The one I
town.
looked at said 840. Somebody's got feedback.
Might be
I don't
me.
know who it is, but it's bad. But anyhow, it is a small little itty bitty tiny town with like 900 max, 900 people in it. And she really thinks she's going to go down here and cause a bunch of shit? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, she doesn't care. I mean, like, it actually works for her if she goes down there because basically there won't be any police to really keep an eye on her. She'll be able to do whatever she wants.
Well,
wait, who's going down there?
I let the mayor.
Betty thinks she's going to go down there.
No.
Oh shit! Really?
Supposedly you didn't see her video where you didn't see Heels' video where she made a binder that she's supposed to be supposedly sending a huge binder. I wonder how much that's going to cost.
Oh,
that's going to probably cost her
what
like
it's going to
$70.
cost and if she thinks the police are really actually going to look through it like they give two shits.
Yeah, she said she's going to be working with the police when she gets there.
Depends on if she does it and then if it fits, it ships box.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I would think of the day, Voices, that your whole like profile would be in a binder sent to random police officers to watch out for internet.
It talks about me. So that binder better have like my college degree. It better have all of my education. It better have like my advocacy certificate, all that shit. Because I don't have a criminal fucking record, dude. She's so wrong thinking I have a criminal record.
Coco says maybe Tim could help BHB with the Spanish version. Well, if you want it to be unreadable.
Hold on,
sure.
we'll go ask Grandma. Grandma can vouch for me. Hey, Grandma, have I ever been arrested?
No.
Hey, Grandma, do I have a criminal record?
No.
All right. Well, there you go.
Now take the gun
Somebody.
away from you. Take the gun away from your grandma's. Not joking. That was a joke. That would have been funny if she would have just said, "Yeah."
Yeah, you know, now I'll get off.
Why did my Alexa say "do do do"?
Now I'll get off her oxygen cord.
Grandma said she's so irritated with you talking about no. Why do you even ask me this stuff with these stupid YouTubers? She probably gets so irritated, doesn't she?
Oh my God, she makes me laugh. She's like,
I know.
Oh.
She makes me laugh too when you're like, Grandma. Okay, so anyhow, here's one of these that says Oklahoma police actively looking for missing 4-year-old Athena Brownfield with infrared helicopters and boats.
Yeah, is there like a video playing? We're only seeing like the top of the video.
Oh, yeah, there it is right there. Well, this is just like a,
it's just okay.
Just some bullshit, really.
Yeah, the $1 billion lotto that no one else ever wins.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I know the mail lady's probably like, what the hell, to have a little girl run up to you and say, I'm hungry. They left me. I'm, my sister, shit.
It's terrible.
I'm sure she was like, what the hell? I don't know. This Facebook profile, though, that's odd. Anyhow, that's the case we're about to be getting into. So there we go. There's that. Now we'll Burden, when are you going live about this case again?
I might actually be going on in less than an hour because of the candlelight visual. And so if there is anybody that's there putting out a stream, then I would be covering it. But we'll see if anybody, any media or anybody shows up. I'm assuming that they will, but whether they'll put it out live, I don't know.
Hold on. Did you see that picture of that lady with all the media around her? You didn't see it? Girl, bye. There's going to be media there. Look at this shit. I'm going to show you this. It's ridiculous.
Lord, they're having the only thing that YouTubers can't pronounce.
I said that's exactly. Look, as soon as I seen that picture, like it's ridiculous, and I'm not saying it's ridiculous, like because I want them. She deserves coverage like that, but I'm just saying, like the way they had their mics all in her face was ridiculous. Like they were like on their knees with their mics clearing up in her face. You know what I mean? It was just. There was a picture that was taken of them like that.
Yeah, there was somebody at the other case that I'm covering too, Anna. They did a candlelight visual, and there was somebody there that actually was filming it. And so I'm assuming that with Athena, it's pretty likely. And so far, the community, not very big, but really, really supportive. They all came out. Like there was so many. There's 250 of them searching on that first night that they found out about it.
Yes, look at the turnout they had, girl. Look at this. This is amazing. I said, oh my God, look, their town might be small, but they sure stick together. Look at that.
Yeah.
They do not mess around. This is that fuck around and find out kind of a town. It might be small, but we are mighty. You know what I'm saying? Like they stick together. Look at that.
Yeah, I loved it. Yep.
And that's what I appreciate about small little towns like this. Betty don't want to be fucking around. These people are not going to fucking play kindly with her doing this bullshit that she does.
Yeah, for sure.
They're just not going to have it.
She's fixing to find out should she go there.
I think it's incredibly selfish to be doing that to that police department when knowing that they are that tiny and the chief is new and this is huge. This is so much more important than her having something to put on her YouTube channel.
Right.
It infuriates me that she's even making it, whether it's just a joke, just to ruffle feathers on YouTube, or she's really going to go. I think that it's completely unnecessary and uncalled for.
Be careful.
It's awful.
Be careful, Burden. You might be put in the binder next.
You're going to be
That's
put in
okay.
that binder right after me, Burden. Uh-oh.
That's okay. I don't agree with it at all. It makes me sick because these things are really about, most of the time, the loss of life, and it's just the sickest area that you could choose that you're going to make profit and milk it for everything that you can and turn it into drama and just all that they do. It's disgusting that you're going to do it on the backs of deceased or children that have lost their lives, and I don't respect it at all, and I wish that there was more that could be done to put it to a stop.
Well, I don't
So
know if it's going to be put to a stop, because as long as YouTube allows people to harass people in real life and not do anything about it, then they're going to keep on doing it because there's a profit motive. Because, people want to watch the train wreck. They don't really care about the missing kid. Or the missing person. They just care about the train wreck, and they want to see the whole thing, what she's doing. And she realizes that, and she uses this as a guise. I care about Athena Brownfield. I care about her. I'm going to go down there with my bullhorn. I'm going to bring Olivia to documentary of this. And then, then they're going to pretend that there's some sort of police corruption. They're fighting the system, and they make this whole story, this fictitious story, instead of just really focusing on spreading awareness and maybe getting some money to a donation or something like that, or moving to the next case. Just report on this story, move to the next case, report on the story when there's more information, and that's it.
Yeah, I got something better. Why don't you go out and sell houses like you and Olivia say you do? So why don't you go move on about your way, go back into the real estate market, because the bubble's about to burst. So why don't
The
you go
bubble
sell
burst
some
already.
Well,
Their interest
okay.
rates are 6.6. That's crazy. You can't. It's going to burst. It's going to be a great time to buy houses when the whole market collapses, but not a good time to buy. Says, yep, beat Tim.
So Mason just.
I'm sorry, you go.
Mason just chased a kid. Mason just chased a kid down the street, scared the shit out of him. I'm sure the kid is gonna go home and have to change his underwear.
Oh, Jesus.
Mason just come running out from the fucking bushes and just made this kid just run like motherfucker.
Says Packless says, yep, beat Tim. YouTube more worried about stopping creators from making money without them getting piece of the pie than stopping the BS. Yeah, I mean, that's the unfortunate thing. It's like YouTube is so focused on making this a cookie cutter content where people can't, curse or something, but they don't focus on people scamming people with fake crypto cons, basic, like crypto cons, all fake financial advices, people go into the houses of open investigations. It's like YouTube. Why don't you focus on the major important things, and who gives a shit if someone curses? And in an adult form, you have YouTube Kids. If you want your kids to be on YouTube, they just go to the YouTube app for kids, and they go for YouTube Kids. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely bonkers to me. Focus on the doxing, focus on all those other things. Don't focus on cursing.
Yeah, it even says, if you read some of the information, like creator information, it talks about how, with the algorithm and whatnot, and it's wanting, it could be two different channels, and it's whoever has the most interaction, this on a consistent level, and they all they care about is getting people to continue to look at their platform. They don't care what that is, and so if these people that are doing the disgusting behavior, such as her and the rest of them, if it's bringing a large crowd and people are still clicking on it, click, that then YouTube, it's good for them. And
dislike buttons is interaction as well. So even if you
yep. So true. Some people I had seen would be like, just go and dislike it, everybody. And it's like, no, don't touch it. Just don't click it, don't go near it, just ignore it. No. But yeah, it's sad that's, and I get it, because ultimately YouTube's trying to be successful and they're trying to have their platform grow and whatever, but so they don't have any any morals or any ethical platform that they would stand on when it comes to this. They don't. That's not what it's about for them. So it's sick. It's not being put to a stop.
Yeah, and it gets me kind of angry with a lot of things, like when Dolly was put on court TV and with Olivia and all that stuff. And it's like you're legitimizing people doing some really fucked up things, and I don't like it, to be honest with you. I don't like how YouTube legitimizes it. It's really messed up. I mean, BTM is correct today. If someone is getting hurt, etc., they just pull out their phones and record. Yeah, it's really fucked up. But what is it? Yeah, I mean, you follow a lot of other cases. A lot of people I like your channel, Burn. But what did you think of that guy, like the husband with the creepy smile?
I thought that was disgusting. Even if, say, the man, and we're talking about, for anybody, that's Brian Walsh. He's the husband of Anna Walsh, and she is missing. She went missing January 1st, and he did not report her missing until January 4th.
You forgot the cleaning supplies.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So let's say he didn't do any, he's not responsible for her disappearance. It's still inappropriate to walk heading to the court to go in, and you've got a huge grin on your face. There is nothing funny about your wife being missing right now. And they have 3 children between the age of 2 and 6. So a 2, 4, and 6-year-old. And what are your children going to do? Right? If the both of you are gone, you're in jail and she's missing. And he's smiling about it. I thought it was oh my gosh, awful. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, then they found him buying $450 of cleaning supplies at a local.
Yeah.
And they found blood,
And
right?
wasn't there a bloody basement?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wondered that too when they first announced. The first thing they talked about was the basement with the blood and a knife that was damaged with blood on it. And I wondered, maybe he tried to do something with the knife and it got damaged, and then he went and got another tool to finish the job and left the knife behind. He forgot about it. Yeah. And then they went and did the landfill search, and they did find more, and I was like, yeah, he probably completely forgot about the knife that he started with.
By the way, Bird, someone said that you might be a little bit too close to the mic. It's a little.
I'm loud.
Yeah, a little bit loud. That's what Tony said. You're a little bit loud compared to the others. Maybe because I'm not.
I was leaning leaning forward. Sorry.
You're about to bang on the table. No, I'm joking. Georgia Peach donated 5 memberships, Queen, by the way.
Hi, Tony, by the way.
Thank you, Georgia Peach.
I'm just
bringing in some members to the hive, baby.
Yeah, I'm just glad it wasn't in Spanish this time. I'm a little no more. Watch us say it's French or something. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's just a crazy case, that one. I'm like more sure that guy's guilty, really, to be honest with you, than I am with Brian Kohlberger, to be honest with you. Like,
yeah.
Because that guy is like...
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm about to end this live, and then we'll start another one or a different one or something else, and then just chit-chat or talk about the Idaho case or whatever else you guys want to talk about. Is that okay with you, or is that all right?
That's cool with me. Whatever you want to do.
Saturday night. So, I mean, yeah, we're going to talk some shit, but I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to end this so people can
watch before I add to
this
one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will wait and see you on the next live then.
All right, then.
See you in a bit.
All right, baby.
I'll see you guys. Bye.
All right. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
And I appreciate you coming up. I really do. I appreciate you coming up and talking and filling us in and giving us facts and, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. Have a good night. I'll see you a little later.
All right. Oh, wait. What time is your live? So if people want to go listen, they can go over there. What time is it?
It's 9:00 Eastern time. So yeah, in 40 minutes.
Okay. I was going to say it's 7:20 my time. So
that's why I figured I better change it to like the minutes. Yeah, about 40 minutes from now.
All right, perfect. There you guys go. So if you guys want to go finish and listen to Athena Brownfield's case, or I don't want to say case, but if you know what I'm saying, I want to call it a case. I hate saying that because she's so tiny, and I just really I don't know.
Yeah, I understand completely. It is really, really sad.
It is, dang it.
But as long as we continue to stand up for what's right and report on it responsibly, hopefully law enforcement can get what they need to be able to bring justice for whatever's happened.
That's right. That's right. All right,
But I
baby. If you
appreciate
need
you.
anything
I'll
from
see
me,
you
let me
later.
know. And yeah, I was gonna say, and I'll be catching up with your live too. I'll catch it on the replay, you know, so that way, because I want to hear more about this case as well. You know what I mean? And I know you have a lot of facts, and I appreciate you sticking to the facts.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
well, yeah.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Bye, honey. And
All right.
it's in the chat too. So there you guys go. If you guys want to go subscribe to Burden of Proof, make sure you're subbed up to her. And if you're interested in this case or you want to follow what's going on or some stuff she's going to share tonight, make sure you go over there 40 minutes from now. Go check her out. Make sure you show her some love. I'm going to start another live to where we can shoot the shit and just chit chat and, you know, talk about other cases and stuff. But I didn't really want to mix it in with this one too much. So anyhow, you guys have a good night and I will see you in a little bit.